Good morning. Polygons on the coordinate plane. Remember the other day we learned a polygon is a many-sided figure. It has straight sides, and we've already had lessons on the coordinate plane. So we're just going to use the coordinate plane as sort of a skill you're going to need as you get older. But we're going to use the coordinate plane today to get the lengths of sides that we need in order to figure out perimeter and area of polygons. So here on page 470, in quadrant 1, because everything is then a positive number and it sort of makes things a little bit easier for us, you can do one of two things. If it's set up easy like this where every box is worth 1, you could just count boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get this side as 6. Or you could look at the coordinates, and because this is a horizontal line, we learned before, that means the y coordinates are the same. So in this case, 2 and 2. And then we look at the x coordinate, and what's the difference between 7 and 1? Well, 7 minus 1 is 6. So sometimes, if you don't have a coordinate plane to draw on, you could go by the coordinates. Takes a little practice. So if this side's 6, let's look at it this way. So a vertical line has x coordinates the same, so we'll look at the y coordinates, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So we have a 6 by 3 box, and that means our area, remember our area equals length times width, and if our length is 6 and our width is 3, our area would be 18 units squared. And our perimeter, remember perimeter is adding up the lengths around the outside, so we'd have 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 6, 15, plus 3 is 18. So our perimeter would be 18 units. All right, let's try that with a zoo example and an irregular shape. So here we have 0 and 0 are same, so the difference between 0 and 7 is 7, so this side is 7. And then the 7s are same, but the 0 and 3 are different, so that gives us 3. 3 and 3 are same, 7 to 11 is 4, 4, 4, 7 to 10 is 3, 7 to 0 is 7, and 10 to 0 is 10. So then we would just add all those up. So I like to start at the origin and go counterclockwise. That's just the habit I'm in, but then I know what I'm doing every time. So 7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 again plus 7 plus 10. 42 units. And that's the perimeter. If we needed to figure the area, we could just cut this into 2 boxes, and now we have a 7 by 10. So we have an area would equal a 7 by 10 plus a 4 by 4. So we'd have 16 plus 70, 86 units squared would be our area. Okay? Let's try to find a hard one. Ooh, yes. All right, let's go to page 474, example 3. We're going to skip down here to the check. So they give you some coordinates. Vertices are the corners of a polygon, right? So they give you 3 corners. So what shape has 3 corners? Yeah, a triangle. So we're going to find the area of this polygon. So let's graph it. Over 2, up 4, over 2, up 4. I do kind of like to label it in case I need that number quicker later. Over 2, up 9. And over 9, up 9. Over 9, up 9. Okay, so let's get this measurement first. The 2's are the same, so how far from 4 to 9? 5. And in this case, the 9's are the same, so from 2 to 9 is 7. And this polygon, like we said earlier, is a triangle. Here's your right angle. And remember, area of a triangle is base times height divide 2. For real, guys, write the formula, substitute the values of the variables, and then do your math. The base, let's say, is 5. The height is 7, and we're going to divide that by 2. 35 divide 2, 17.5. All right. Promise, it's just that easy. Write the formula, substitute the values of the variables. All right, now let's do a problem that's kind of more like real life. Someday, some of you might grow up to be an entrepreneur or a manager of a business or an owner of a business, or you might buy a chain or something, and this would be a problem you might have. Jackie, a sports store owner, plans to rent a location in a strip mall and is considering 2 spaces. Space A, space B. On the map, 1 unit is equal to 1 foot. Space A has a monthly rental of $14.59 per square foot. And space B has a monthly rental of $15.15. And here's another way you can write those units. Dollars per square foot. Jackie wants to pay the lower total monthly rental price. So which location should she choose? Well, just looking at it, you might choose this one because it has the lower price per square foot. But let's figure it out and make sure we're good. So we're going to need to find the area of each unit. Let's start out with space A. Right, so space A goes from 0 to 16, which is 16. Right, and this is length times width because it's just a regular box. 16 times, and then 0 to 24 is 24. I'm not sure about you, but I don't know my 16s all the way up to 24. It's 384 feet squared is the area. Okay, I'm going to circle it because not my final answer. Let's figure out the area for space B. What shape is B? Yeah, B's a trapezoid. So remember the area of a trapezoid, base 1 plus base 2 divided 2, which is finding the average between the 2 bases, and the bases are the parallel sides, times the height. So let's find one base. We've got 16 and 29, which is 13. And then we have 16 and 39, which is 23. And our height is 0 to 24. Okay, so we just substituted our values of the variables, then we can do the work. 13 plus 23 equals 36. Divide 2 is 18, so this portion is 18, and then we'll times that by 24. We get 432. So looks like space B has a bigger area and it has a bigger price. So I'm guessing that space A is going to be cheaper, but we've got to prove it. So we're going to take the area times the price per area, and that will end up with the price. So we're going to have 384 times 1459, and that's going to tell us our price. And over here, we're going to have 432 times 1515, and that's going to tell us our price. 432 times 15.15 is 6,544.80, and 384 times $14.59 is $5,602.56. So which one's Jackie gonna go with? Jackie will rent space A. Okay, that's applying all your knowledge that we've learned so far this year. All right, good luck.